Christopher Titus is here. The great thing about you, at least for me, the great thing about you is it's life that you're joking about. I mean, it's your life you're joking about.
And my abs. The great thing about my abs.
Yeah, you're working on those too.
Sometimes, you know, this new show, Amerigeddon, is about what's kind of going on. I tried to write a show that was going to bring the country together, so it's all about politics. Yeah,
right?
Yeah, talking about politics right now is kind of like trying to plan an interracial hoedown in 1840. Someone's going to be mad. So I wrote this show about it, and I tell some stories about my life, but this is the first political show I've done, and it's doing really well. I actually broke it in Alabama, which I didn't mean to.
Ooh.
I didn't
what
know.
do you mean you didn't mean to?
I don't check where I go anymore. So I wrote this show about politics, and I usually call on Wednesday. I go, where am I going tomorrow? And they go, you go to Alabama, and I was like, oh no, because I'm talking about Trump in the show and stuff, and so it made me kind of focus in Alabama, and it got over, even though like a lot of the people in Alabama looked like they'd swamp boated in.
My friend is here from Alabama.
Alabama, we love you. We love you, Alabama.
One of my best friends is from Bama.
Some of them had Gator recipes on them. You know, I mean, it was like there was some people there.
So wait, so you have gone now into politics. Now it's a heck of an atmosphere out there in the world of politics.
Yeah.
I mean, you're either one side or another. What are you?
It's more like that. It's funny because you can approach it that way. It could be so easy to just rip on it. But what I want to do is I want to bring the country together. So I just was kind of shocked that as a country, half of us wanted, we fought each other because half of us wanted this arrogant pantsuit-wearing robot. I call her She-3PO. And let me ask you as women, why was she wearing those square jackets?
Why?
Was she running?
I can't.
Was she running as Lego Hillary? Because it was odd.
I'm so with you.
And then the other half wanted this arrogant orange delusional rodeo clown, and we're fighting each other. Like, that was weird because, you know, there's going to be new idiots in 4 years. So that's kind of what I was trying to do, is point out that they kind of separated us. You know, they really separated us.
So this is a unifier.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. It doesn't always work. But, you know, it's funny. I always talk about they they run the world. You know, they start the wars. The people that run the politics. You know, usually white guys, silver hair, they'll have that thing. They'll have that thing right here. You know,
it's a turkey thing.
Yeah, I call it the Sith Lord flap. and they convinced everyone it was us and them instead of we, and that's one of the points of the show. And actually, when we come together, you know, like we don't have to agree, but I can see your point, right? But when we come together, if we showed up in those pink caps and red baseball hats together, how you doing? We worked our stuff out. We'd like to talk to you guys now. And I love lavender potpourri. And I don't think meat is murder unless you eat people. Like, if we could all kind of see our points, we'd get along. And of course, the problem is when we go after they always meant a new them. You know, now we're worried about a little fat North Korean them right now. Right. And I just want to be clear. I can throw a frisbee farther than North Korea can launch a missile. So I don't know what we're worried about.
Politics is new for you. So I want to know what the difference is. You have been really clear about talking about divorce, about your kids, about your life,
your
about
body.
I have a lot of opinions. You keep thinking about my body.
But it's all about you.
You keep trying to show it.
Right. It's all about you. Now you're talking about politics.
I've done it in the past. I did Love Is Love Is Evil was about my relationship, but I did Fifth Annual End of the World Tour, Nevolution, about taking the country back from the idiots that had run it. I try always to approach it from a place of talking. The only thing that makes comedy unfunny is talking about how comedy works. I always try to take it from a place, because it's so easy to rip on this new guy. It's really easy.
So easy.
You know, I mean, one of the jokes I wrote was, from space, his hair looks like Doppler radar during hurricane season. You know, it's so easy to do that, but that's such a low-level thing. But to talk about like why we're as a country not working anymore, I think that's more important.
So you got a movie in the works. We have a clip. Let's run the clip. It's called Special Unit, and then we'll talk about
Comes
it.
out October 11th. That baby wasn't mine.
You got a meter maid pregnant?
What?
As per the mayor, that's your new job.
Handicapped cadets. Come on!
There are 127 words to describe people with disabilities. 127.
I know everything in the whole world.
Beep, 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 beep.
I knew this was gonna happen. I'm living in a freak show.
Okay,
wow, you guys both look scared. Okay, look.
Do we really?
You watched the clip. Yeah, you're right. As she's watching the clip, she's going. So,
no, I was waiting for the word that we bleeped out, because we're at a point where we bleep out the R word so as not to offend anybody.
The problem is, like, there's a bit on if you go to my YouTube channel, there's a bit called The Word, and I won't say it because you guys will freak out. But I have
freak out.
I have a lot of friends that are disabled, and and it's so weird that we've given this word so much power now, and by continuing to make it a bad word, it gives it even more power. So then when people do use it, it really means something. But if you take it away, LA, it's fine. So the movie's basically, due to the Fairness and Disabilities Act, the LAPD has to hire 4 handicapped undercover detectives, and I'm the worst cop in LA. I describe him as Nick Nolte's mugshot.
Oh my God, that mugshot was unbelievable. Unbelievable.
And I directed it and wrote it, and Peter Farrelly helped me with a rewrite on it. He actually,
Cool.
which is really nice of him, and it comes out October 11th, and we use real disabled actors. You know, we use because Hollywood, if they put them in a movie, they're hardcore, they're yelling at me and swearing at me, and they're give as good as they get. But usually, if it's a disabled guy, he's the sage Yoda guy in a wheelchair, or getting bullied, or they're trying to figure out how he's going to have sex for the first time. And I just treated them, they just had to be cops. They're just going to be cops.
Special unit, October 11th.
Christopher, I'm so good to have you in. And at the Brea Improv this weekend. 5 shows, Friday, Saturday,
Impressive.
Sunday.
Yeah. Let's save the country. One joke at a time.
Yes, that's the best way. Comedy's the best way to do it
Thanks,
all.
guys.
Thanks for coming in.